Anna, and I'm the head of sales at Pacer Pro. Thanks so much for joining. In today's video, we're going to provide an overview of our nationwide search and litigant profiling feature. There are two main reasons to use our litigant profiling feature. One, completeness. Because Pacer Pro is tapping directly into Pacer in real time, we give you complete results. We encourage you to do side-by-side testing with Lexis, Westlaw, and Bloomberg to see for yourself. Two, price point. With the Pacer Pro search, you can profile a litigant that has about 2,500 cases in federal court for about $5. Let's get started. First of all, go to pacerpro.com and sign in. Then, click the magnifying glass in the upper left-hand corner to navigate to the search page. From here, you'll want to click Pacer Case Locator. As I mentioned before, Pacer Pro is providing direct, real-time access to the Pacer Case Locator system. Then enter your litigant name. For example, I might want to profile Facebook. As necessary, you can enter a date range and a client code. Click Search. The system will now go and begin to populate the search results. Because this is a larger search, it will give me a warning that I have brought back 732 total results for an estimated $1.40 in Pacer fees. I have the option to continue loading or stop loading. I will continue loading. My search results will look like this. At the top, I will have a summary of what my search was. Here, Facebook and Case Locator between January of 2010 and today, with a total of 611 results. Note that our number differs slightly from the total number of results shown on the Pacer Case Locator system because we eliminate dummy results, i.e., where you have one person, such as Facebook, that is appearing in two roles in the case. If you have more questions about that, please contact us at sales@pacerpro.com. On the right-hand side, you have individual case summaries. These show you immediately the case title, case number, court, judge, first and last filing, docket entries, match term, and how they appear. On the left-hand side, you have a filter bar that both gives you a great overall view of all of Facebook's litigation, as well as enabling you to quickly filter your results down to particular types of cases and even filings that are of interest to you. Let's get started section by section. First of all, the system will allow you to sort the results. I might like to see those with most recent activity or most recent filings. Secondly, it gives you an overview of all of the litigation that Facebook has had over the last 5 years. Here we see of the 611 total cases, there were 367 civil, about 10 bankruptcy, and a couple hundred other. We can, in addition, see where exactly Facebook has been involved in litigation. For example, there were a few cases out in Arizona, and then unsurprisingly close to 200 over in California, 21 in Delaware, 37 in Illinois, 91 in New York, and 49 in Texas. Next, we could sort to just see open or closed cases. We can also see exactly what types of litigation Facebook has been involved in. For example, they've got about 20 contract cases, 15 personal injury, 40 civil rights, and over 100 copyright, patent, and trademark cases. We can see what types of bankruptcy proceedings they've been in, and their party role. For example, here we can see that of 611 cases, Facebook has appeared as a defendant 526 times, telling us that they're sued a lot more often than they sue. We can also see the matched term. So we did a general search for Facebook, and as you can see, there were a number of different entities that were involved in federal litigation. Here we can quickly jump to any particular entity. Lastly, we'll show you the velocity of litigation. So in 2010, they had 53 cases, and then suddenly in 2011, they jumped up to 123, before peaking out in 2012 at 186 cases. Regardless of whether or not I was pitching Facebook because I wanted to represent them, or if I was suing them, it would be a good thing to understand why this happened. What happened in 2011? Was it at the IPO or something else? Once you've gotten an overall view of the litigant, you might want to start diving into particular types of filings. For example, let's say that Facebook has just been sued in federal court, or rather, I've got a client who would like to sue Facebook in a contract case in federal court. What's the first thing that I might want to look at? Well, I might like to see whether or not they've been involved in any other contract cases. Whether or not they've been in contract cases in my jurisdiction. How long those cases lasted. What judges they've been in front of. I might like to jump in the complaints and see whether or not other people are suing Facebook for the same contract-related issues that my client wants to sue them for. How do I get started with that? Just start making your selections. Let's say that I just am interested in civil cases, and I'm over in California, so I want to take a look at California and New York cases. I'm interested in both open and closed, but I do just want to see the relevant contract cases. I'm uninterested in bankruptcy, and I just want to see cases where they've appeared as a defendant. Once I've made my relevant selections, they will appear at the top of the page. So here we can see that I'm just looking at civil cases that occurred in either California or New York involving either contract or contract product liability, where Facebook has appeared as a defendant. I now have two options. One, I can click Download Report and generate an Excel spreadsheet that can be sent to colleagues that will specify the case title, the district court, the judge, and provide links back to the relevant docket sheets. Alternatively, I can start jumping into these docket sheets myself, looking, for example, for complaints filed in contract cases against Facebook, or motions to dismiss, starting to really get an understanding of who the parties are who are suing Facebook over contract issues and how Facebook reacts. If you'd like more information about that, please contact us at sales@pacerpro.com. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this video. We really appreciate it.